everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Countdown series. If you've been following me for a while, you know that some of the videos I post are about alcohol and the alcohol industry. And two of my facts about videos so far have been on popular cocktails. Well, today I'm going to break down the 10 most popular cocktails that are recognized by the International Bartenders Association, or IBA. For more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and follow my Hungry and Thirsty playlist. Now let's get started. Despite its name, the Long Island iced tea doesn't actually contain any tea whatsoever. It just looks like iced tea. A standard Long Island iced tea contains 30 milliliters of lemon juice, 20 of simple syrup, and 15 milliliters each of Coke, tequila, vodka, rum, gin, and triple sec. One story claims the cocktail comes from Long Island, Tennessee, and the other claims it's from the more notable Long Island, New York. But one thing's for sure. Because this highball contains such a small amount of mixer and 4 different liquors, it has one of the highest alcohol concentrations of all IBA recognized highballs. In short, it's the perfect cocktail for those looking to get drunk as fast as possible. The Old Fashioned is a classic dating all the way back to the 1880s and one of the 6 basic drinks listed in David A. Embury's The Fine Art of Mixing Drinks. Its base liquor is whiskey, usually bourbon or rye, and it's mixed by muddling sugar with bitters and water. Sometimes, bartenders will also add other liqueurs such as orange curacao and absinthe. It even has its own special glass called the Old Fashioned glass, though this was really just the new name given to the rocks glass. As I mentioned in my video, Drinking Glasses Explained, the Old Fashioned is a low ball, meaning it's meant to be served without any ice in a half-size glass. As one of the earliest, simplest cocktails ever invented, to say that the Old Fashioned lives up to its name is a pretty big understatement. The Fuzzy Navel is a simple drink made of equal parts peach schnapps and orange juice. Fuzzy refers to the peach, and navel refers to the orange. There's a version of the drink which adds 1 to 1.5 ounces of vodka called the Hairy Navel, with hairy referring to the elevated alcohol content. The Fuzzy Navel was invented in 1984 when National Distillers was looking for a recipe with which customers could make the peach-flavored schnapps they were trying to sell. It seems like the Fuzzy Navel is a particularly popular cocktail among women who want a sweet but low-calorie drink. With vodka being such a big staple of Russian culture, it makes sense that a popular vodka-based cocktail would originate in Russia, though the Moscow Mule is far from the only one. By the way, watch out for a video I plan to do in which I talk about the kinds of alcohol different cultures like to enjoy. The Moscow Mule is known for the copper mug it's served in, which is meant to insulate the drink and keep it cold. In addition to 9 parts of vodka, the recipe also consists of 2 parts lime juice and 24 parts ginger beer and is garnished with a slice of lime. If you haven't already seen it, I highly suggest you check out my video, 5 Facts About Margaritas. As I mentioned in that video, there are many different theories about when and how this cocktail was invented, but they all trace it back to mid-20th century Mexico. Margaritas are served in a special glass and are made of equal parts tequila, triple sec, and lime juice. On the rim of the glass, you'll find a lime wedge garnish and salt all across, which is meant to offset the sour taste of the drink. The margarita is most often enjoyed at Mexican restaurants and on island vacations and can be served either frozen or on the rocks. And the next entry is also a cocktail I've made a facts about video on, and one I did quite recently at that. A mojito is made of rum, lime juice, simple syrup, and mint sprigs. These ingredients are then mashed with a muddler to give the cocktail its distinctive taste. As I mentioned in my recent video, 6 Facts About Mojitos, the recipe started out as a treatment for pirates who'd come down with scurvy and dysentery. In that video, you can also learn more about the cocktail's Cuban roots and association with slavery. The mojito is one of the sweeter tasting drinks, which is good for a picky, beginning drinker like myself, but not so good for those who can't take so much tackiness or want to both drink and limit their calorie intake. The former of these situations can be helped with the mixture of bitters into the drink. This bourbon cocktail is known for being enjoyed at the celebration of the Kentucky Derby. The drink, made of bourbon, sugar, water, crushed or shaved ice, and fresh spearmint, is also considered a staple of general Southern cuisine. As I mentioned in my video on drinking glasses, mint juleps are usually served in a silver or pewter cup, which is to be held only by the bottom or top edges. Sometimes, however, mint juleps are served in a traditional highball glass. There's a Rupert Holmes song that notably references this drink called Escape the Piña Colada Song. Its name is literally Spanish for strained pineapple and is made with a blended or shaken mix of pineapple juice, rum, and coconut cream. Like mojitos, the piña colada's origins can be traced back to the pirates, though the piña colada recipe didn't come about until the 19th century, unlike the mojito one, which came about as long ago as the 16th century. Moreover, pirates drank the piña colada as a way to boost their morale and motivate themselves, rather than as a remedy for dysentery or scurvy. Piña coladas are very often enjoyed on tropical vacations, served in a Poco Grande glass and garnished with a maraschino cherry or pineapple wedge. Like most cocktails, the piña colada can be served either frozen or on the rocks. One of the characteristic cocktails of tiki culture, and one commonly enjoyed on Hawaiian trips, the Mai Tai is generally a mixture of rum, orange curacao liquor, orgeat syrup, and lime juice. Although these are the basic ingredients, there's been quite a bit of debate as to what the ingredients and proportions are of a properly mixed Mai Tai. Many believe that grenadine, bitters, and amaretto, among others, ought to be added. The biggest controversy, however, is should the rum be from Jamaica or Martinique. But one thing there's no debate about, Mai Tais have made their place in the bartending industry, particularly at tiki-themed bars and restaurants, especially at beachside ones. The Cosmopolitan was first invented in the 1930s, but it wasn't until the 1990s that it became the most popular cocktail recognized by the IBA. The Cosmopolitan, which is made of vodka, triple sec, lime juice, and cranberry juice is said to have been inspired by such cocktails as the Cape Codder and the Kamikaze. Nicknamed the Cosmo, they're served in a standard cocktail glass and garnished with a twist of lime or lemon. Thank you all so much for watching. Of course, there are 50 cocktails recognized for the IBA, but for this list, I had to choose 10, so I chose some of the most notable. I hope you learned something interesting about each of the cocktails I chose for this list. What are your favorite IBA cocktails? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time, which will be an installment of my artist analysis series. Bye!